When deciding what play to do this year, we had already picked out one. We had picked out James and the Giant Peach. But with COVID and the kids being separated for so long, we thought something like Annie would really bring the school together and also bring the kids together. It's such a uplifting show. Music kids know, music little kids know. So that was our biggest, is to just kind of put some hope into our year here at Conn. And I hope that they did it. They collaborated well together and they worked well as a team, and I think it came out really wonderfully.
So auditioning for a part, it's very scary, but you can't let that get in the way. You won't always get the part you want, and that's sad, but you can't let that stop you from trying. You get the part you get, and you do it. And even if you get a small part, if you change your voice, it's just your moment, your one moment. If it's just your one moment, use it. Make it worth your while.
My name is Jenny, and I helped around to design the set of the orphanage. So the orphanage was pretty much like the first scene in the play. So we had to make sure it looked pretty good. So what happened was we made a mini version of what the orphanage scene was gonna look like, and then I wasn't there for the week that they painted it, but they painted it. Some kids dipped their hands in brown paint and then blew still on the walls to have it because it was a rusty old orphanage, so they wanted to look at rusty and old, so that's how we created the orphanage.
Okay, so lying, well, it was my whole part. So I was lying to get the Monet from Mr. Warbucks. So, acting is basically a lie. So, and it's fun. So.
My name is Copeland, and auditioning for the part in Annie, it was really nerve-wracking. There were all these people watching you, and you were just so scared and really nervous. And also, hearing people that were better than you was the worst part, because you're am I gonna get a good part? Am I gonna get a small part? I was terrified when I auditioned, and you just want to freeze, but you gotta let it out. You just gotta do it.
Okay, so I'm Mariah, and how I got the part of Sandy was basically Miss Weaver had us write down what part do we want and who do we think should get a certain part, and I jokingly said I want a part of Sandy, and then everyone else said I should get Sandy, and then when it was time to reveal what we got, I got Sandy, and I was nervous because it was just a joke. But then I actually started taking the part seriously because it was a serious part.
This is the website lab. We have a website that students have been contributing to in order for families and other students within Conn to be able to view the production as well as the playbill and the cast list. So today in this room, students were busy writing their biographies. They were also part of the web design group, and they were creating ideas for the documentary that will be compiled as part of the website. Following those activities, some students went into Minecraft and developed scenes from Annie within Minecraft EDU, as well as adding to their digital portfolios and working on a graphic for the webpage.
My name is Garrett, and filming the production, leading up to it, there was a lot of trial and error. Some people would forget their lines, some people wouldn't show up, and a lot of people would be nervous and have some stage fright. But at the end, it was all really good, and I think the production was nice, and I think watching it, I'll really like it after I've seen it.
Hello, my name is Molly, and there's more. When producing a play, there's a lot more jobs than just acting. I was backstage, that's why I'm wearing all black, so that hopefully you didn't see me. or anybody else. And I was not in charge of anything, but I was doing props, and I worked on the paintings in Warbucks house, and I was moving the sets around.
Being an orphan in this play was like, I was like excited and about being an understudy, because if that person didn't show up, I'll be able to like get more lines and stuff. And also the dances and the music and the lines were also cool. And I liked how like the drama teacher, Ms. Weaver, and the music teacher, Miss Jones, like helped out a lot with this play and like used almost most of their time just to help us.
I feel Annie went through like a hard time because Miss Hannigan like wasn't nice to any of the kids there. She was really mean. She got them to clean like the whole entire place. So I think it would be really hard for somebody to just live in an orphanage, especially with Miss Hannigan.
My name's Sophia, and I had the role of Grace, and I think like finding what character you want to play is very important too when you audition, because you're going to find someone who you like and who you think you kind of represent. But I think that if you go outside your comfort zone, you can really show that you're actually acting, because if you choose a character that's like you, then you really won't be able to represent that character with like Miss Weaver and Miss Jones telling that you're acting. So when everybody gets a part, like say Miss Hannigan, you really have to show that you can portray the part as a mean, disgusting lady who tells tons of lies. Or with Annie, hers is more modest, but you have to like show that you're an orphan girl. And so I think it's really important that you betray the characters, and I think everyone did a great job.
I think one of the cool things, even though COVID, we weren't able to do it live, and that was a downer for everyone. I think it was really cool to see the kids prepare for this. It was more like a movie. They were excited about the documentary. They were excited to collaborate in the writing of the bios and having headshots. I think moving forward, that's something as a teacher I can have our students do and teach them as I'm learning, because I'm one of those old teachers who doesn't know all this tech stuff. So I think moving forward, this is something I'd like to see happen in our school, and I think the kids enjoyed it and we're excited about it.